folks, welcome to Sonofdel's life vlog, Vlogmas Day 7. I hope you're enjoying the vlog so far. How did you get on with the quiz yesterday? Bit of a beast, wasn't it? Anyway, coming up on tonight's vlog, I've got obviously the advent calendars for Day 7, the builds from yesterday of the jigsaw and the figure, which was a bit of a strange one, but well, you'll see it in a bit anyway. And I've also got a couple of things today. I'm going to show you the jigsaws, which I'm going to hopefully be doing between now and Christmas, the actual Christmas jigsaws I own. And also there's an unboxing coming up of the Gibsons Jigsaw subscription service 1000 piece puzzle for December, and a little bit of a rattle as well. So all that coming up. First of all, of course, it's the advent calendars, Day 7. Are we filming? Oh, you beautiful girl. Is it advent calendar time? Is it advent calendar time? What's that?
Is it time? Is it time? Is it that time? Is it that time? Is it that time? Is it that time? Yeah, boop.
Or just poop the screen?
We need door
7,
7, which is this one.
Oh, yes. I ain't got it.
This one.
Vigorous sniff. Oh, and a chew. Is this going to be an easy one? Yes. No. It isn't actually. It is. There you go. Sniff? No, sniff. Never mind. Deb's been on the booze.
I did soak the fruit yesterday.
Dundies. I don't want to go down your back of your throat. Thank you.
Tonsillectomy R5.
You're not kidding, flaming heck. I nearly got your tonsils then. What are you doing? No. Tell me. Oh, God, blimey. Well, I did ask.
You asked?
I did ask, didn't I? I did ask. Yes, I did ask. Yes, I did ask.
Give me some.
What's Mum got?
Hey, boy. Tap. This one. Gentle, gentle. Good girl.
Oh, gone.
Look on.
Oh, gone. No more. No more. Go on. It's plastic. No, it's plastic. Wally brain.
You again. He's teasing you again.
It's plastic. What? 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 I asked for that. All done.
All done.
Number 7. It will be down in that corner, won't it? Go away. My turn now.
What's he got, Jess?
Right. Come on.
Oh, coming in the gate.
Day 7 of the Lego Guardians of the Galaxy calendar. And yesterday's, even though it looked tough, it wasn't. It was just a toolbox and you had to put the tools in it. This one, yeah, I've no idea what that is. Looks like a robot or something.
Pass.
Not quite sure what that is. It's strange that you should have such a small kit, but there's about 4 spares in each one, which is very unusual. Seems there's only about 15 pieces anyway, but there you go. It looks like a robot thing with a gun or something or other. I'm not sure. Build it later. Gibson's Jigsaw calendar, Day 7. Yesterday's was a really nice bauble. You'll see it built later on again. So, oh, a lot of pieces in that one. Oh, it looks like it's all snow and all. Oof, that looks like a nice one to do. And that is the Jigsaw that's in day 7 of the Gibsons Advent Calendar. Yeah, once again, the dog trying to steal the show. I kind of get used to that a little bit now, to be honest with you. If she doesn't stick her nose in, I think there's something wrong somewhere. Anyway, a little bit about today. It's been absolutely freezing cold here today. I know some people might say it isn't cold, it's just a bit chilly, and we've got minus 20 and all this. But we're in the UK, you know, and when it reaches almost minus figures, you know it's cold. And it doesn't help with me having my medical conditions, because obviously as you get older anyway, without the medical conditions, you start noticing the cold in your joints and stuff like that. Well, with my medical conditions, especially my CMT, it really affects me. And I mean to the stage where you cannot use your hands. Your fingers are that cold that there is no feeling there. You can't pick anything up, it's numb, you know. So yeah, that's been a bit of a what's it for today. It's been quiet. It's been a quiet day. We've had various people in the family who've been not so well. We've had a few people with COVID. We've also had a couple of other illnesses in the family as well. We also had next door, which the dog, Sky, unfortunately she's been having a really bad cough, and I'm talking a really bad cough, the sort of thing that you'd expect somebody who's on 60 a day. But luckily they've took her to the vets today, and hopefully now she's just got a very bad chest infection which will take 2 to 3 weeks to heal, so hopefully that'll all get sorted as well. We also did a little bit of a shop today on Home Bargains online and Pound Shop online, and if you go on to Home Bargains, they've got some really good Christmas stuff at the moment. They've got a lot of Christmas bedding, and they've got a lot of Christmas accessories and stuff like that. The novelty items, you know, you're only gonna, like, you're not gonna put them on your bed in the middle of summer, do you know what I mean? You're not gonna have like Santa Claus on your bed in summer, not unless you're a bit strange. But they're really cool, you know. At the end of the day, some people obviously will say to me, oh, we can't afford it, we can't afford it. I'm not saying everybody can, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, if you do, you are in the line to buy some bedding or something like that, you could do a lot worse than going on Home Bargains. I also had a delivery today from Yodel, and I don't mind Yodel, to be honest with you. If I had to choose between Yodel and Every, I'd pick Yodel every time, because Yodel drivers, they're really friendly, they're really polite and everything. I'm not saying every drivers aren't, they are, but their deliveries are more unreliable. They've lost parcels before now, literally big box of stuff what we ordered once from Home Bargains, and Every managed to lose the parcel and they had to refund it. There was about 11 items in there, household stuff and all, you know, things like, I think there was picture frames in there and all sorts, and they managed to lose the parcel and it never turned up. So obviously somebody's on the thief, because a box, fair enough, if it's some of this big, then you think, okay, that could go missing, but this would have been a big box. This would have been a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 foot, easy, and it just went missing. And another time they said they couldn't find our house. Well, they've been delivering parcels here for years, so how all of a sudden they lost our house, I do not know. We've also had parcels slung down the side of the house in the pouring rain, which we didn't know about because they didn't put a card through the door. We've had them thrown over the back gate, but never by Yodel. One thing I will say about Yodel is, if you're not in, they take a photograph of the parcel being delivered, so you can always see it's been delivered. Now, the problem you've got sometimes is people will knock on our door. Well, they'll say that they've knocked on our door. Now, up until about 12 months ago, I would have said they're liars, because the dog would have gone literally schizophrenic once she heard somebody knocking on the door. But with her being a bit mutton now, she does hear things, don't get me wrong. If you knock on loud enough on the door, then she does have a barking fit like she did this morning. But if we're in the back room and we're doing something, say the washing machine's on or making a coffee or something, then the machines can sometimes drown out the noise from the front. Now, when I was growing up, what used to happen there was you would have a card left that said, tried to deliver parcel, it's at number 8, it's at number 10, or whatever. Some of them don't do that now. They just literally put the parcel in your bin. Now, just before, it's going back about 6 months now, I had a similar incident with Royal Mail, because they'd attempted to deliver a parcel and we weren't in. Now, I didn't even know they'd attempted to deliver it, and I didn't find out till 2 days after. You've already heard this in another vlog, but if you haven't heard this before, this is straight. And what it was, it's a limited edition vinyl album that I was ordering of Erasure. It was Erasure. No, it wasn't. It was David Bowie's. It was David Bowie's. It was a limited edition one, and I ordered it off a place called Lexa Music, and they sent it me through, but Royal Mail didn't put a card through my door to tell me that it had been attempted delivery. So it was only a couple of days later, when I was chasing it up with Lexa Music, that they said, oh, it's been delivered. And I thought, well, I haven't got anything. Anyway, I got in touch with, I went on to Royal Mail, put the tracking number in, and it showed it being put in our blue bin outside. Well, our blue bin is plastics and glass, and it had been emptied the day beforehand. Well, of course, I panicked, thinking my vinyl's gone to recycle. You know, somebody smashed it somewhere. It's been recycled. And no, it was Erasure. Forgot I said Depeche Mode. Forgot I said David Bowie. It was Erasure. Yeah, it was their limited edition coloured vinyl. And I thought, what am I going to do? You know, it's obviously gone into the recycle. So luckily, our postwoman, she's a really, really nice lady called Julie Lane. She is really, really nice, and she's dead friendly. And when I was speaking to her and I told her what had happened, she said, well, I'll just find out, see if it's been, you know, returned to the depot, because she saw the picture of it being put in the blue bin, and she said, well, we're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to put them in blue bins. So she got in touch with the depot, and luckily the guy had taken it back to the depot, but he'd uploaded a photo showing it had been put in the blue bin. So of course I panicked, didn't I, thinking that I was going to lose my vinyl, but all ended up well, all ended up brilliant, because Julie sorted it out for me and it was delivered to me the next day. So that was a good thing. Anyway, just a bit of a small rattle today. But coming up now, I have got the pictures from yesterday's builds finished, including a very smart bauble jigsaw, and I've also got the builds from today, which are obviously a Lego character thing from Guardians of the Galaxy, and also a Christmas decoration stroke jigsaw. So enjoy these. Now, I'm going to show you what I had today. It's an unboxing, and the unboxing is of the Gibsons Jigsaw subscription service Christmas box. Now, I love this because what came, normally it's just a normal box, but look what came. Big box, and you think, ooh, what have you got in there? So, I opened it up. Now, not only is the Jigsaw fantastic, but they've chucked in a little extra this year, and I think it's well cool. Look at that. It is a 200-piece bauble jigsaw. There's the picture. I don't know if you can see the picture properly. You might be able to, you might not. Of different baubles hanging down. And they chuck that in as a freebie. As a freebie for being a member of the subscription service. Now, I think that's ace. I really do. I think that's ace. A very unique box. Because, like I say, it's shaped like a Christmas decoration. And if you're mad, you can hang it on your tree. You know, I wouldn't hang it on your tree because it's massive. But it's a 200-piece jigsaw, and that's what was free. Now I thought, oh, I wonder what the Jigsaw is going to be like. Now it won't be a Christmas one, because I had a Christmas one a couple of months ago off them. But they've actually sent this one, and this one is absolutely brilliant. And it's called The Brands That Made Britain, right? Basically, all these different treats that built Britain. Everything on there, from fries, from fries, chocolate cream, all the parcels. And every one on there is from the 20s and 30s. So some of them bars of chocolate are nearly 100 years old. And it's a fantastic jigsaw, it really is. I was going through some of the stuff on it earlier on, and some of the stuff, the original packaging for things like Dairy Box, Penguins, Rosies, even Crunchies, you know, and these are back in the 20s and 30s when these came out. Fascinating. And this is what is in the Gibsons Jigsaw subscription service for December. Now, apart from 1 or 2 months, I've been very, very happy with the subscription service so far. I've had some fantastic freebies, and the jigsaws have been brilliant most of the time. They really have. Now, when you compare this with the old Jigsaw puzzle subscription service I was getting, it wasn't that grand, to be honest with you. It was just their own jigsaws, and some of them were a bit bland and a bit boring, you know, whereas these have all been excellent jigsaws. I think there's only been 1 out of 7 that I haven't really been a massive fan of, but I still do it because it's a jigsaw, and I do every jigsaw I get, you know. But if you ever get a chance, it's a Jigsaw subscription service from Gibsons. I think it costs me $14 a month, and you get a 1,000-piece jigsaw, and most of the time they chuck in extras. I've had packets of playing cards, I've had books that aren't even available to buy, I've even had signed jigsaws from the artists, which is, you know, which is worth more than flipping any gift, because it's signed, you know, and as you know, signed things only go up in value. But that is my Gibsons Jigsaw subscription service for now. Coming up is my jigsaw gallery, and then I will be showing you my Christmas jigsaws that I hope to do within the next 18 days. I've got 5 of them. Righty you are. Here are the 5 jigsaws I am hoping to do in the next 18 days. The first one is from All Jigsaw Puzzles, and it was part of my subscription service when I first joined them, and it was the very first jigsaw they sent me, but it was in January, so it was a bit late to do a Christmas jigsaw, and it's this one. And as you can see, it's like a Christmas village type thing, and it's one of their own. Look, there we have it. It's one of their own, but it's a really nice jigsaw, and it's called Christmas Market. That's the first one I'm hoping to do. These are all 1,000 pieces, by the way. Now the second one, you might say, what's that got to do with Christmas? Well, it's because he wrote A Christmas Carol, and it's Scrooge is one of my favourite Christmas movies, so I'm going to do this one as well, which is basically all the works of Charles Dickens, as you can see. You've got everything on there. You've got Pickwick Papers, you've got Oliver Twist, you've got Christmas Carol on there. Please sir, can I have some more? You've got everything on there. There's all sorts of stuff, you know, really is some really good stuff on there. And that's part of the Gibsons author service, because they've also got one of, let me get this right, Gothic Tales, which I've got to do, Sherlock Holmes, and the Brontes, I think. No, Jane Austen. So that's the second Christmas jigsaw. The third Christmas jigsaw was part of my Gibsons subscription service, and I got it about 3 months ago. And this one is their limited edition 2022 Christmas jigsaw. And as you can see, the picture on that is beautiful. It really is. It's called Winter Wonderland. Winter Wonderland. And that's by Tony Ryan. And that is the Christmas jigsaw for Gibsons for this year. This is their limited edition 2022 one. This is Waddington's from last year, but it didn't arrive till about 4 days before Christmas, so I didn't have time to do it, but I'm going to be doing it this year. And as you can see, it's another beautiful picture. And the thing about these limited edition Waddington's one is they come with a certificate of authenticity and a collector's coin. Now unfortunately, I don't know whether it's whether they're a bit late this year, but they haven't bought out a Waddington's 2022 Christmas jigsaw. So the only one I've got is the 2021 one. But if the 2022 one comes out, I'm having it. Anyway, that's the fourth one. And the fifth one is a Wasgage one. Now this one isn't strictly Christmas, so I'll be doing this one probably between Christmas and New Year, I'm not sure yet. And it's called Chinese New Year. And it's in a Wasgage original puzzle. And basically, you don't puzzle what you see, you puzzle what, let me just find it, this woman in the middle. It's what she can see that's making her face go like that. She can obviously see something, and that's what the jigsaw is. Occasionally you'll get these with both jigsaws in, the front one and the back. And I have done a few of them, as you see from my jigsaw gallery on Facebook. I've done 60, I think I've done 60 jigsaws this year, and I'm hoping to do these 5 before the end of the year. You'll know as well as I do, because I'll post them on my vlogs anyway. On that note, I am going to love you and leave you and say thank you again for subscribing and watching my vlogs and putting up with me talking rubbish completely for, you know, a few minutes and enjoying my jigsaws and my builds. And I'll do another vlog tomorrow. It'll be Vlogmas Day 8 tomorrow. Wow, that is going so fast. You all take care now. Bye for now.